Hello everyone, welcome to Fun in the Kitchen, and today we're going to make chocolate chip cookies. So what we're going to need, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1.5 teaspoon of pure vanilla flavor, 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, regular white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 eggs, 2 sticks of butter, softened, 2 sticks of softened butter, and semi-sweet chocolate chip. Okay, so let's start with putting the white sugar and the brown sugar and the vanilla and the butter. Let's put these in here and combine all of our ingredients into our bowl. Oh, we're also going to put the eggs in as well. So we're going to combine all of these ingredients to start with. Not all of them, just these few are the things that you need to start making your chocolate chip cookies. And you want to make sure that your butter is soft enough so that it doesn't get hung up in the mixer. And also, when we're making chocolate chip cookies, like any cookie dough, that's what you're going to want. You're going to want softened butter. Okay? Okay, and we're going to put our 2 eggs in here. And remember to always crack your eggs in a bowl separately, because you don't want to sometimes get the, you don't want to get the shell in there. You know, sometimes that happens when you crack an egg, the shell comes in. So we're just going to pour those 2 eggs in there. Okay, and so now what we're going to do, we're going to start the mixer. And we're going to start it off slow at first, just to get it started mixing up. And then I'm going to kick it up just one more level of speed. Okay, and we're going to make sure that that all gets mixed in together. Okay, and we're going to let it mix in for about 30 seconds. Okay, so as it's mixing, what we're going to do is, you see how sometimes on the sides you have a little bit of the mixture start to build up on the side. So what we're going to do, we're just going to stop it for a few minutes, and we're going to put those, bring the rest of that into the mixture. Just like this. And I'm going to lift, there we go, so we can get all of this into our mixture, because we want everything in here. There we go. And these cookies are going to be so good. I can't wait for you to make them. Okay. And then you just take this and whatever's on the spoon and put it on your paddle here, your mixer. Okay. And we'll continue to mix that a little bit longer. Okay. So, next what we're going to do, we're going to gradually add in the salt, baking soda, and flour. And what's good to do is just go ahead and pour your baking soda in your flour and your salt in your flour. And just give it a little mix right there, and it all gets mixed in. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to turn our mixer to the lowest speed. Some mixers say stir. That is your first speed. And we're just going to gradually add the flour. There we go. And you see how it begins to thicken up a little bit? That's what we want. And we're going to add in a little bit more. And we do this gradually because we don't want it to get too thick too soon. We want it to be a nice cookie dough consistency. That's what we're looking for since we're making chocolate chip cookies. Okay? Then we're just going to let that mix up a little bit. And we're going to add some more in. And we're going to let that mix up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish adding it in, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I have the sugar, the flour, vanilla, eggs, baking soda, and salt all mixed in there. So now we're going to take one whole package of the semi-sweet chocolate chips and just pour it in. And then after we get it all poured in, alright guys, come on, get on in there. Okay. Uh-oh, one is trying to hang in there. Okay, so we have that in there. So now what we're going to do, we're going to stir it again, mix it again. And we're going to put it on a stir level. And you see, it's starting to be a little tough. So now I'm going to put it to the next level. There we go. And we want to make sure that all of those chocolate chips are mixed in there nicely. Because we want some really good chocolate chip cookies. Everyone loves chocolate chip cookies. And we're just going to let that mix up for about 30 seconds, maybe 15. There we go. And that's all we need. So now, what we're going to do, we're going to lift this up. I'm going to just put all of that in there. Doesn't want to stay up because it was a little heavy. That's why I helped it stay up there. Okay. So, we're going to make sure we put all of this batter in there. All this nice cookie dough. Get that all in there. And then we're going to start to form our cookies on our cookie sheet. Okay, and we're going to use a teaspoon to make round balls for our cookies. And we'll have the stove on to 375. I already have the stove preheated to 375. And that's what we're going to cook it on. And it really doesn't take cookies long to cook. It takes maybe 10 to 12 minutes to cook. So what I normally do, I set my timer for 10 minutes. And then if I see it needs a few more minutes, then I go ahead and do an extra 2 minutes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this off. And then I'm going to get ready to place our cookie dough on our cookie sheets. Okay, so now we're going to start putting our teaspoonful of dough onto our cookie sheet. And you don't have to grease your cookie sheet either. Okay, and there we go. Just like that. You want nice little round balls, just like that. Ooh, these cookies are going to be so delicious. I can't wait for you guys to try them yourself when you make these. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know if you tried these cookies, this recipe, and how you like these cookies. Because they are awesome. They really are. So that's how you want your cookies to lay on your pan, like a little ball. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the cookie dough on there, and then we'll pop them in the oven, and I'll see you when they're finished. And here are our delicious cookies, fresh out the oven. Delicious chocolate chip cookies. All right. And thank you for watching Fun in the Kitchen. Bye.